"I told Kitty we've been invited for New Year's by the same people as last year." She was quiet, looking at me with those dark brown eyes that seduced me years ago but now simply judge me. If she hadn't looked at me like that, I might not have added what I did. "I've already told them we've accepted," I said, although I hadn't yet. "With pleasure. We shall go on accepting their invitations every year until Kitty becomes my wife again." March 1903. Lavinia Waterhouse. It was nothing short of a miracle. My best friend at the bottom of our garden. Can anything be more perfect than that? I was feeling decidedly melancholy this morning as I brushed my hair, looking out of the window into our new garden. Although it is a sweet little patch, and Ivy May and I have a lovely bedroom looking out onto it, I couldn't help feeling a pang for our old house. It was smaller, and on a busy street, and not on the doorstep of a place as lovely as Hampstead Heath, but it was where I was born, and full of memories of my childhood. I wanted to take the bit of wallpaper in the hallway where Papa marked how tall Ivy May and I had grown every year, but he said I mustn't because it would damage the wall. I did cry as we left. Then out of the corner of my eye I saw a fluttering, and when I looked over at the house backing onto ours, there was a girl hanging out of a window and waving. Well, I squinted, and after a moment I recognized her. It was Maud, the girl from the cemetery. I knew we had moved close to the cemetery, but did not know she was here as well. I picked up my handkerchief and waved until my arm ached. Even Ivy May, who never pays attention unless I pinch her, and not even then sometimes, got up from her bed to see what the fuss was about. Maud called out something to me, but she was too far away and I couldn't hear. Then she pointed down at the fence separating our gardens and held up 10 fingers. We are such kindred spirits that I understood immediately she meant we should meet there in 10 minutes. I blew her a kiss and ducked inside to get dressed as quick as I could. "Mamma! Mamma!" I shouted all the way down the stairs. Mamma came running from the kitchen, thinking I was ill or had hurt myself. But when I told her about Maud, she seemed not the least interested. She has not wanted me to see the Colemans, though she would never say why. Perhaps she has forgotten them by now, but I have never forgotten Maud, even after all this time. I knew we were destined to be together. I ran outside and to the garden fence, which was too high to see over. I called to Maud and she answered, and after a moment her face appeared at the top of the fence. "Oh, how did you get up there?" I cried. "I'm standing on the bird bath," said she, wobbling a bit. Then she managed to pull herself up, and before I knew it, she'd tumbled over the fence and onto the ground. The poor dear was rather scratched by the rose bushes on the way down. I threw my arms around her and kissed her and brought her to Mamma, who, I'm happy to say, was very sweet to her and painted her scratches with iodine. Then I took her up to my bedroom so that she could see my dollies. "I didn't forget you," I said. "I've looked for you every time we visited the cemetery, hoping to see you." "So have I," she said, "but I never did, only that naughty boy now and then. Simon, digging with his father. Now that I'm here we can go back together, and he can show us all the other angels. It will be lovely. Yes." Then Ivy May tried to spoil it by knocking my dollies' heads together so hard I thought they might burst. I told her to leave, but Maud said she didn't mind if Ivy May stayed with us, as she didn't have a brother or sister to play with. Well, Ivy May looked pleased as Punch at that, as much as she looks pleased about anything. Never mind. Then Maud had breakfast with us, and we could not stop talking. It is truly a miracle from heaven that the angels have led us to this house, and me to my best friend. Maud Coleman. It is funny how things happen. Daddy always says that coincidences are usually nothing of the sort if only one studies them carefully enough. He proved his point today. I was looking out of my window when I saw a girl standing in hers across the way, brushing her hair. I had never seen her there before. 2 spinsters used to live in that house, but had moved out a few weeks before.